journey to the MCG. There was a crowd in excess of 25,000 there for the clash between Hawthorn and St Kilda. Nip and tuck all day, although St Kilda did break away early in the game in the second quarter to a 23-point lead. By the end of the third quarter, Hawthorn had pegged back that margin to just 8 points, so the scene was set for a great final quarter.
St Kilda takes an 8-point lead into the final quarter in what's been a most exciting match so far. St Kilda's Russell Jeffrey in hospital with a neck injury. Their captain Danny Frawley on the sidelines with concussion, and now we believe that three-quarter time Dermott Brereton was informed by two umpires that he had been reported. This game has had the lot. The Hawks fighting back in the third quarter, cutting the margin to just 8 points. Rice, can St Kilda hold on? Russo, the Hawks need the first goal if they're going to come back. In towards Dunstall, fisted away by Elphinstone. Sheldon goes over the top and the ball goes over the line. Tremendous courage shown by players on both sides in this match today. It's been tough and hard, but a great game. Green leaves it for Buckenara. He's dangerous in front of goal. Hooks it back. Brereton plays on and goal. The Hawks trail by just 2 points.
Well, an easy goal there to Dermott Brereton. Getting away from his opponent, Ricky Nixon. You see there Nixon on screen there. You can't afford to let a player go like that, but a good kick by Buckenara to centre the ball. Didn't have a go for goal, but tried to open up the face of goal, and Brereton getting away from Nixon. This game reminiscent of 1971.
So we're back in the middle, set for a great finish. St Kilda by 2 points. One down by Dia, knocked out by Gotch. Gowers leads in the race, out towards the outer side wing. Plenty of time. Gowers comes away easily. Long kick towards half forward. In from the side, Langford, who was shifted to centre half forward at half time. Goes down towards the pocket. Sensing the danger, Sheldon. He's been reliable. Takes the relieving mark. Not a good kick. Bounces obligingly for Evans. A look of determination on his face as he runs it out. Corcomelis is running for him. Evans doesn't need any help. He storms up towards centre wing. Penetrating kick towards half forward. Carries Schwab and Winmar. Abbott claimed by Lockett. Ball jarred free. It's all Hawthorn. Schwab gets it across to Russo. Plenty of experience there. Russo towards half forward. Big leap from behind Langford. Couldn't hang on. This is Muller. Tries to get it across to Nixon. Nixon goes back battling. He's going to get a free kick. Quite right. Taken around the leg. Nixon at centre half back. Saints to the outer wing. Gotch is one of them. One bounce. Carries him to wing. Pulls it back towards centre half forward, intended for Jones. Lowe comes in behind and takes the mark. Lowe at centre half forward. High up and under. Down towards Lockett. He edges his man out of the contest. Couldn't hang on. Dia. He's in all sorts of trouble, Dia. He's going to get a free kick down there. Lockett crashing into him.
Lockett's got to do all the work down there. The little fellows have got to put more pressure on those Hawthorn defenders.
And the lights have come on here at the MCG as Abbott gets it back. Tries to at least a Schwab. Kick clear, could have almost been in danger. Hauled out of the half-forward line. Langford can't take the mark. Muller.
Stupid free kick by Muller.
Free kick to Langford. Short. Plays on. Back to Langford. It came from Pritchard. High in towards full forward. And the mark taken by Big Bob Jones. Wide to Bradley Gotch, the rover. Bouncing his way across half-back. Spearing a pass in towards the centre. Gowers intercepts. Oh, Daniels taken high. And he'll be free kick.
Will he get up? Let's hope he does.
Great courage.
Well, they're down to 18 men. With Jeffries and also Frawley out of business for the remainder of the day. Dyer in towards the right half-forward flank. Fisted down. Rice with pace. The boundary line beats them. 2 points the margin, favouring St Kilda. Lowe is trying to palm with the one hand, was looking for Corcomelis. Spooned out towards Dipier Domenico. Bradley Gotch got a touch to it. Hall pushed into the football. Across to Mew. Spiralling a punt kick down towards Brereton. Can't take it with the one hand. Grant supplying the opposition, but Brereton gets clear. Is this going to give Hawthorn the lead? It is! Great goal to Brereton.
Now Dermott Brereton is just too strong for David Grant. You can see there Grant going over and remonstrating, but he is just too big and too strong, and St Kilda will have to get somebody else onto him if they're going to try and get into this game, because Dermott Brereton is an electrifying player who can really turn a game. You can see on behind screen Grant trying to upset Brereton.
What a game. Hawthorn by 4 points. They led by 13 at quarter time. They trailed by 23 at half time, by 8 at three-quarter time. Russo towards half forward goes the kick. Sheldon, a lot of courage, couldn't hang on. Some indecision there from the Hawks. Eventually it comes across the Hall, and Hall gets the goal after the hand pass from Langford. Hall's second.
Good play there by the Hawthorn side to get it so cleanly out of the centre, but also criticism can be laid at the St Kilda side for not manning up at that centre bounce. If you're going to play finals football, and this is what it is a finals type game, you've got to play man-to-man type football. Hawthorn got it out of the centre too easily, straight down the centre, and Hall, who has been a quiet player, second goal.
St Kilda with their season riding on the line now, trail by 10 points. It's turned around quickly for them. At one stage, after half-time, they led by 28. Demetrio out wide. Evans has the run of it. Good shepherd from Rice, boots it under open space. Foot race towards the boundary line. Collins will arrive first. Keeps it in. Eventually it trickles out. Boundary throw in. 16-8 the Hawks. They've come back like a good side. Alan Joyce has done well with the changes we put into place at half-time too. They've looked better since the half. Manning at close quarters to Burke. Buckenara stood his ground, couldn't hang on. Collins pushes it across the boundary line. Throw in upcoming.
Hawthorn by 10 points. Still plenty of time, however. Just under 20 minutes remaining. Lowe tries to do it from behind. Gow's kick partly smothered. Winmar has got to do something exciting shortly. Dyer, Daniels. Well, he's exciting this boy. Look at that! Let down with the kick. Lockett. Could this be a miraculous goal? Going across the face and one behind. Nine points the difference. And a crowd of 25,693 will leave this ground today knowing that they've seen a ripper game of football. Whitman on half-back. Drifting play towards half-forward. Langford, who's been shifted there, used the body trying to create a path. Hall got a shocking bounce. Jones tried to get it across to Muller. Finishes with Mew, who goes wider for Russo. He's got Schwab running, uses him well. Wide down towards Brereton. Great diving mark.
One senses that Hawthorn have got the smell of victory, and they're starting to apply a little bit more pressure on the board.
He goes short. Dunstall.
And that's where Bob Jones should have been. Instead of walking dejectedly down to the goal square, should have placed himself in that hole that Dunstall led to.
Jason Dunstall, 3 goals all in the third quarter. This one will make it very hard for St Kilda. It's going to drop right in the square. Coming over the top. Sheldon. Dot to Brereton, who goes?
Well, you can't say Dermott Brereton's good play. A fumble there by Ken Sheldon. And Dermott Brereton, 3 goals in this, the last quarter, has kicked 6, the high ball. Now watch Sheldon come in, the ball comes to ground. Sheldon coming in, took his eye off the ball, should have run in and at least claimed it to his chest, cannoned into Brereton, and at least it would have halted play, maybe a ball up, but he surrendered the ball. An easy goal for Brereton.
I think it's safe to say Brereton is inspired out there, though. We think he was informed at three-quarter time that he's been reported. If that's the case, he really has lifted in the opening minutes of this final quarter. He's taken this game by the scruff of the neck. 17-8 Hawthorn. 13-17 St Kilda. Umpire Lawler to bounce it down. Hawthorn like a good side, storming back into it. Coming through strongly was Muller. Down goes Daniels. He gets up, but in the meantime Pritchard has it to Demetrio. The Hawks have gone up a notch. Off the hands of Brereton. He's claiming a free kick. It's forced through for a minor score. Well, we're waiting for the all clear. Has it been given? No, it's coming back. It's going to be a free kick.
Throwing the ball.
Evans taking the kick. No, it's coming up to Korkamilis. Well, I think that was the kick. Korkamilis cramps up as he kicks this ball towards half forward. Winmar couldn't hang on. Coughlin did well. Burke dives on top of it. Collins dives on top of him. And it will be balled up about 40 metres out from the Saints attacking goal. They desperately need a goal now. The clock is their enemy. 16:20 remaining in the term. One down by Deer. Korkamilis has it. He falls over. He's claimed by 3 Hawks. Schwab emerges with the ball. Harms his way through the congestion. Here's Coughlin. Pushed off it by Green. Manning an opportunity. At close quarters to Daniels. He's up and running again. That's good to see. Muller going against the tide. Back comes Daniels over the top. Manning now. Spins out of trouble. Manning on the centre wicket area. Wobbles one down towards the forward line. Up comes Mew.
Chris Mew steady in defence. Out wide for Di Domenico. Hawthorn starting to steady things down, and as I say that, Di Domenico puts it out of bounds on the foot. Still time for St Kilda if they're good enough. Deer claimed, has a second grab at it. And eventually it finishes out of bounds on the outer side of the ground. So a throw in with Jones and Deer. Jones had front spot and wins it to Gotch. Pushes it round the line, but out of bounds on the full. So Chris Mew again. Game has dropped down a notch in pace on that outer side at the moment. Jones couldn't take it. A path, can it be created? No, it can't. But it will be a St Kilda free kick. Nixon handing the ball back. St Kilda desperately want the next goal, and they want it quickly. Winmar. We saw him kick a prodigious goal earlier in the match. He goes in towards half forward. Lockett uses the body.
A good contest between Abbott and Lockett. I thought Abbott might have the drop on Lockett on that occasion. Played him from 10 metres in front, then used his body, backed into him. Good play, Abbott, but Lockett just read it a little bit better and was in better position. You couldn't blame Abbott. He was in front on that occasion.
Lockett going for goal number 7. He had chances like this in the third quarter, was unable to take advantage of them. He kicks this time. He kicks truly.
(17-8) to 14-17. 9 points the difference. There's the bounce in the middle. One down by Jones. Knocked on by Lowe. Dwyer over the top. Winmar 50 metres out from goal. Nicky Winmar is off target. It's a minor score. The margin is 8 points. But these Saints aren't done with yet. Here's Abbott. A worried man, and why not? Tony Lockett is no picnic. Broadcast side comes the kick. Low reaching over the top.
Play on.
Mark, play on is the call. Coughlin worried out of it. Green tries to scramble it out. Spills across to Gotch, to Burke. Burke a clever hand pass to Dwyer. Dwyer's off target. It spills out of bounds in the left full forward pocket.
Bad play by Stuart Lowe. He should have punched the ball back.
Just under 13 minutes remaining. 8 points the difference. Lockett with strength. Kicks over his shoulder. Into the square. Over the top it goes, and the mark is taken by Collins. Right on the last line of defence. Low again. Oh, a big fly, but can't take it. Dominico. Short to centre wing. Well done by Nixon. His opposition was Hall. It's going to be a free kick to Nixon. Jenkins coming onto the ground for Hawthorn and Andrew Demetrio leaving it. Nixon to half forward. Where are the high flyers for St Kilda? Not sighted. Coughlin clear to Gotch. Can he get it through? He can't. And we'll see a ball up.
What an exciting game.
8 points the difference. Just under 12 minutes remaining. Low. Thumps it wide. Manning at the bottom of the pack and another bounce. Ayres was pushed. Play allowed to go on. And now the advantage being paid. It was a Hawthorn free kick anyway. Oh, great mark, Tony Hall. Bob Jones just stood there and I thought he was going to take it. Here comes Dunstall. No mark. He recovers, but Elphinston is there. Gets a hurried kick back towards the centre. Winmar does the shepherding. Comes off his boot. He claims it beautifully. Sneaks it round the corner for Rice. He can run on. Chipping in towards Lockett in the pocket. Great play.
What a great pass there by Rice on the centre square. Lockett led out confidently. 13 marks, Tony Lockett.
And going now for goal number 8. A chance to make the margin just 2 points. Tony Lockett. The kick looks a beauty. Oh, what a goal. St Kilda back in business.
Well, he's responding to the pressure, Tony Lockett. He didn't in the third quarter, but he is now. That was a magnificent goal because of the angle and also the pressure. Well set up there by Rice, getting away from Abbott. And St Kilda now only 2 points behind with that goal from Lockett.
Against the odds, the Saints. Lockett with 8 goals. 10-18 remaining in the game. We're back in the middle. Dia out at the centre. Towards half forward goes the kick. Sheldon. Sheldon wants to play on. Oh, costly error. Claimed from behind by Brereton. Brereton sweeping hand pass out wide to Hall. Hall 35 metres out gets the goal. Oh dear.
Well, Kenny Sheldon can well hang his head. He has made 2 vital errors, one which led to a goal to Brereton earlier, and then he was really sucked into that there by Brereton. He wanted the plan, he was just too slow, undecided, not concisive enough, and the mistake has resulted in a goal to Tony Hall.
The margin back to 8 points. Hall's third goal, a timely one. 9:53 remains. One down again by Dia. Corkamilis. Can the Saints get another one? This is Daniels after the hand pass from Dwyer. Ball towards half forward. Lockett. What a game he's played. Gets around Abbott. No, he doesn't. He's playing. Got the hand pass away. They battle after it. Manning runs into a dead end supplied out there by Collins, and the umpire will ball it up. So a bounce about 35 metres out from the Saints goal. 9:24 and counting down. The Saints, as we've said, desperate for a victory this afternoon. Daniels, socket off the ground by Russo. Gotch leads in the race close to the boundary line. Could almost be holding the ball. Collins was grabbed around the leg, surely. And the umpire decides he will ball it up.
Good decision by the umpire.
Ball it up.
It's on St Kilda's 50-metre attacking line. The margin is 8 points. Just under 9 minutes remaining. Still time. If they're good enough. Can Hawthorn hold them out? The Hawks have figured in some great finishes and they've been able to finish a game off. Rice Claimed by Dipier Domenico, perhaps too high. Yes, said the umpire. And he will take it just forward of centre. He's got Lockett back in the square, but he'll go shorter than that. Corkamilis has given away a free kick.
It's imperative now that players on both sides start and play in front if they want to win this game.
Green towards centre wing. Great one-hander taken by Hall. Well, he's come alight after a very quiet start. Short into the middle to Mew. Plays on. Oh, great play. Winmar, can he pick the football up? Yes, he can. To half forward, there's no one at home. And the mark is taken by Lowe. He's got Lockett in the square. Elects to go shorter to Gotch.
Well, he had two options there, Stuart Lowe. He picked the shorter of the two.
It was clever, though, wasn't it?
Bradley Gotch.
He saw the man peel off Gotch to run to Lockett. That was clever footy.
I thought Greg Deere might have just got there.
Gotch directly in front. What an important kick. The drop punt is on its way. Straight through the middle. 2 points to none.
Points the difference. Back in the middle. The Saints trail. Corkamilis almost threw it across to Jones. Socket off the ground by Russo. Picked up by Burke. Around the corner it comes to Rice. Rice storming down towards half forward. He's within range. Rice, a long kick. It's off to the left-hand side. 1 point the difference.
What a terrific hit out there by Bob Jones, because he hasn't got too many today. And when they needed a hit out, he got up over Deere.
Yes, chips in short, it'll come back. The umpire was still waving the flag. That's his job. And he'll get it done and they won't play until he's finished. Here's Ayres, kicking towards the outer side. Knocked on intelligently by Dwyer. Dwyer first back, gathers the ball, sends it down towards half forward. Coughlin is up. Schwab, great contest. Coughlin to get the free.
Got a free kick or a mark?
Either one, he's got the ball.
As long as he doesn't hand pass.
Good point. 115 to 116. We welcome viewers around Australia for this thriller at the Melbourne Cricket Ground as the Saints are coming back at the Hawks. After the Hawks pulled them back. Long kick down towards full forward. Back into the air. Strong mark taken in front by Abbott. The Hawks led by 13 points at quarter time, trailed by 23 at half time, 8 at three-quarter time. The margin now is solitary point.
The kick by Ayres is wide to the half-back line. Rice is taken over the line. Push, said the umpire. And St Kilda fans delirious. This game has had absolutely everything. We've got just over 5.5 minutes remaining. Dixon claim. Tries to get the handpass out, does so to Gower. He goes long. Brereton and Brad. Brereton has had the better of him. Oh, he's pushed him in the back. The umpires let play go on. He was well behind. Trying to get it out was Whitman. He does so to Green. Green can goal from here. He shoots. He's kicked it.
Well, Russell Green, his first goal all through the work of Whitman. Bad luck there by Grant. He got in front, used his strength to get in front of Brereton. I thought it could have been a push in the back. Bob Jones desperately tried to get after the ball, but Whitman was there, got the hand pass out to the unattended Green, and Hawthorn's 19th goal, a 7-point advantage.
Seven points the difference. Still time for St Kilda if Gotch can trap it. He pushes the ball along in front. The pressure's intense. He's still going. Now to ground he goes. And he's been picked.
Umpire a bit hard there.
Andrew Collins the recipient. 4 3/4 minutes remaining. Plenty of flyers. Waiting down was Evans. So too Green. Claim. Jones falls over the football. Langford to Brereton. Wider to Buckenara. And he likes kicking towards goal here. But he's gone right across the face. And just sneaking it through for one behind.
The experience of Hawthorn there, shown by Brereton. Took his time and found Buckenara running past.
Elphinstone towards Dyer. He's surrounded by Hawthorn jumpers. Gets it out to Daniel, back to Dyer, is good football. Here's a chance for Burke. Gets his kick just in time. Over the head of Gotch, however, and the mark is taken by Collins at half-back.
Great marks.
Deep in his own defensive area. Tony Lockett's been a star with 8 goals. We believe Dermott Brereton's on report. He's kicked 6 for Hawthorn. This is Muller. Langford brilliantly in front, but Muller wins it back. This is Lowe, surrounded by Hawks. Mew, ample time. Chris Mew measures it nicely. Russo's away. The Hawks have weathered the storm like a good side, but St Kilda have lost no admirers this afternoon, despite the fact they may well lose the 4 points. Here's Dixon. I'd suggest too far out to score. Dunstall comes on a lead. He's kicked 3 goals. Dixon goes for distance. Right down towards full forward. He's off to the right-hand side. Through for a minor score. 19-10 to 16-19. Elphinston into the path of Sheldon. Awkward.
Well done.
Brereton does brilliantly. 50 metres out. Tips it in short. Buckenara the mark.
What great play there by Dermott Brereton. You don't see too many stars do what Brereton did then. He realised the situation hopeless, but he still put in, and the ball came his way, and look how he's finished it off.
Buckenara a chance to just about seal this game for Hawthorn. The margin at the moment is 9 points. Buckenara, oh, it's a very wide kick, and will just sneak in for one behind. So St Kilda need 2 goals. They've got just over 2 minutes to get them. Elphinstone to the outer side of the ground. Lower's come a long way down over the back. The umpire's called play on. They all stop for a moment. Dixon gets it out to Green. Hawthorn doing all the attacking. Buckenara!
Will he kick a goal? He's kicked 4 points today, yet to kick a goal.
.45-degree angle. It would be a fitting reward for a great mark. Buckenara shoots. He's goal.
Well, Buckenara left unattended there, and his mark looked a little bit better than what it actually was, because all other players were on the ground, not one player off the ground. You can see Brereton there wrestling, kept Grant at bay. And Buckenara the easiest of marks, but shouldn't have left by himself. Gary Buckenara, 1 goal for.
So Hawthorn will win this game. They lead by 16 points. No measure really of the performance from the Saints, who had their chances today. A spate of missed opportunities in the 3rd quarter cost them dearly. Gotch still battling. Hand pass comes out from Manning, taken by Daniels. Dwyer, sweeping hand pass, bounces obligingly for Gotch. He runs down towards half forward. There's that man again, Lockett on a lead. He's got 8 this afternoon so far. A chance to pull it back, albeit belatedly. 44 seconds and counting down. Marvellous game of football this. A credit to players of both sides. There will be controversy come out of the game as well. Here's Lockett. What's he done with it? He's got the goal. 9 to Tony Lockett with 23 seconds remaining.
Tony Lockett, 2 goals in the 1st quarter, 3 in the 2nd, 1 in the 3rd, and so far 3 in the 4th.
Again, well set up there by Bradley Gotch. Bradley Gotch had 3 players breathing down his neck, yet took his time. An accurate pass to Tony Lockett.
Back in the centre, 10 points the margin. Jones has been a trier all day, but it's Russell Green who takes it out of the middle. Buckenara plays on. Chips one in towards Dunstall. This could be the last kick of the day. Jason Dunstall, who was well held in the 1st half, kicked 3 goals in the 3rd quarter. There's the siren. Hawthorn has won the match. The question is, by how much? Dunstall going for goal number 4. He's finished it off with a goal.
Yes, a great game of football, and Hawthorn eventually running out 16-point winners. The main goal kickers in the match for Hawthorn, Dermott finished with 6, but was reported. Jason Dunstall 4 after getting only 1 touch in the first half, and Hall booted 3 for Hawthorn. Predominant kickers for St Kilda, Tony Lockett 9, Brad Gotch 3, and Nicky Winmar also contributed 3.